Welcome in once again, guys. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard addiction, guys. You guys already know we're like on 2 hours sleep. That's how it feels like. I haven't slept in like 4 days. We went to YCS Houston. The event was a banger, and all the sacrifice was well worth it. We made it home safe, guys. What an event, man. Shout out to YCS Houston, the ban list being on the floor again for the second straight ban list. Wild. To get, the vibe, the energy in the room. Just, it was great, a great experience. Shout out to the members, man. Cisco. Shout out to Togi. Togi's my guy, man. Stayed with him throughout those couple of days. What an amazing dude, man. And his crew. Great guys. Great experience out there, guys. And shout out to Jimmy. That's my guy. Just seeing members of the channel in person, and then other people coming up, sign Billy Bob's J, and let me take a picture and catching up. You can't make this stuff up, man. The Yu-Gi-Oh community is the best community in the world, and I'm biased, and I don't care, guys. You guys already know, but the market never sleeps. I didn't have a chance due to to react to the ban list in time, in a sense, as I would have liked, but guys, I'm tired, bro. Like, I won't lie, I don't necessarily have the feeling of making a video, but no one cares about my feelings. Why? Because the market never sleeps. And again, of course, mental health and balance and things of that nature. But I'm happy. I'm excited. I have a passion for Yu-Gi-Oh! And I just mentioned those things just as a human, being tired, traveling all day, getting here at night. But I missed it, man. I miss being home. I miss being locked in the sense of being able to record the videos from the comfort of my home. And again, if you watched the week, and I apologize any audio issues or whatever, but you guys are amazing, sticking through, still going with the value, guys, because the market never sleeps, and we have a ban list, guys. Insanity, this ban list. Wow. We're gonna go through the cards, of course. You guys already know, probably most likely by now, what got hit, what changed, and things of that nature. But excuse me, we're gonna go through. Man, my voice new, guys. I apologize for that. We're gonna go through a couple of these cards, and just my reaction and what you guys should be doing, just based off this list. Insanity. This week is going to be fire. We're going to be, as we get closer and closer to the official release of Stampede, we're going to be covering Stampede. We're going to be covering post-ban list moves, guys. So you want to make sure you tune in. You want to make sure you subscribe. Make sure you ring that bell. Like the video on the way in. You guys already know. So again, Griffin, ban. Link Decoder, ban. Biz Dweller, ban. And Bahamut Shark, ban. Really hitting cards, again, double toads and craziness like that, just too broken. Abyss Dweller obviously locking in the graveyard. A lot of people said no ban list hit. We always said that we expected this, guys, because it's just too broken, man. It's too broken, just not being able to use the graveyard at all. And then you have two attachments to it, meaning that you can use it in multiple turns. It's just too much, guys, too much. Honestly, and then you have Link Decoder for Malice and Griffin as well. These cards are just too broken, and it's a matter of time before we knew that these cards would get banned, guys. Here we are. But again, a lot of people are happy with the semi-limited list. The semi-limited list usually doesn't get too many changes, so it's nice. You get slaps, what we call slaps in the wrist. Again, just instead of like to one and limiting and banning, it's like, okay, in the case of the Collapse Serpent and a Wyvern, these are pretty nice. The baby dragons, again, because as we can see here in the limited section, which we'll touch base in a bit, Drew or Swarm got limited to one. So, maybe Malice sneaks these in to try and pop off the baby dragons to banish their own monsters and things of that nature. So again, slapped in the wrist, basically, for most of these deck cores. And Raizio, with Axe, Ice, Sword. Some people believe some of these would go to one, but we're going to discuss these cards. As we see, they go to two, Dormouse and White Rabbit as well. And again, people were happy for Unchained, Soul of Shavara, I think it is, again, coming back up to two. And then you got Snake Eyes cards with Ash and Poplar coming back to two. But no, we got PTSD from Snake Eyes, man. So, and then we have Malice and Underground as well. So again, just slaps in the wrist for the top tier decks, just while we wait, for their new support and Alliance Insight. So nothing too crazy. And then Unlimited, we have Cyberjar here. We got Jackalope and Tsuchinoko. That's crazy. We have Eva and Monkey Board. So again, the dangers being fully unlocked, that's definitely something important to keep in mind. Then the jars coming back. No one plays the jars. So their cards are broken, but no one plays them. Game is too fast. It has evolved too much. So that's nice to see that happening there. And then we have, of course, like we said, Drew or Swarm. One of the most important hits of the ban list. Drew or Swarm to one. That's drastic. Not to two, not a slap in the wrist, but to one. So definitely affects the consistency of the Bystial package, because you know, we already have Magnuma to 1 and now Jeweler Swarm to 1. So definitely hurting there. We have Shifter, man. A lot of people happy finally saying after so many years, you know, Shifter, yeah, maybe not banned, but to 1. So now it affects its consistency, you know, and yeah, Shifter, man, finally. And then we have the King, the one and only, the King unlocked to 1. Won't change anything in the meta. You know, things are vastly different from those days. But, you know, in the future, I expect a diagram. If there was one thing personally, Jay, what do you think they should have done? Diagram. We need a diagram, at least a 2 with the King. And then the next ban, let's unlock it to 3. That's unfortunate. You know, because if diagram would have come to 3, and we got the King at 1, then I would have played True Dracos with probably with Apophis or something, find a way like Odeon True Dracos or something. But in the meantime, now I wait. I like it. King is back getting reprinted, so we'll accumulate those and get ready for the next ban list, hopefully, where they continue to unlock more pieces in the sense of diagram for True Draco. Maybe True Draco support later this year. Nah, I know you're listening. Please listen to your boy. Circular coming back to 1 again. Now people most likely playing the MathMech engine. And again, new cyber support as well. So Konami making a push for that later on in the year with the new support. And then Detonator to 1, guys. That was drastic, as we can see. Again, there's ways to recycle it and things of that nature, but now you just don't have those willy-nilly extra copies. They're always available for you, so that's crazy. And then we have Bonfire to 1, obviously affecting the consistency, but you have 7th Tachyon, you know, in a way, so it is what it is. And you know, the 7th package essentially with Ascension. So Brilliant Fusion to 1, you know, card used to do shenanigans in the day, but now back to 1, still, you know, just 1 copy, so shouldn't have been nothing too crazy. And Designator to 1, a lot of people disappointed because a lot of people feel like this was a card used to counter a lot of you know, the craziness with so many hand traps and things of that nature. So we'll see. And then we have Triple Tactics Talent at 1 as well. It just seems that Konami, you know, they chose the route of 1s, you know, 1 Triple T's, 1 Designator, just 1-ofs, just having access to these cards, you know, at 1, which combined gives more consistency to at least see 1 of them. So again, I actually have a PUR Triple T's that I wasn't able to move, so I'm gonna keep that PUR just as my personal copy now. Yeah. We're gonna cover a lot of these cards, guys. So let me know what you think about the ban list in the comment section down below. You know, let me think your opinions. Did you like it? Honestly, a lot of people are saying 9 out of 10, and I'm on that bandwagon. For me personally, diagram was the only thing I would have loved to see, but I like the slap on the wrist. Many of these decks banning broken cards like these, just generically broken. And limiting and the unlimited and semi-limited. What a ban list. I feel like it's been a long time coming that we had such what feels like a complete ban list, guys. Usually it's just too little of cards, or, you know, no, this was complete. Hitting what you need to hit, plus so many changes. As we can see, I really like this ban list. I always say I love ban lists that make a lot of changes. And here we are. So let's start with Bystial Jeweler Swarm, guys. Again, now look, card was 30 bucks. We set to sell. Card went down to 16s. People were panic selling. Then had a little bit of a rebound once it got hit but not banned. And now the card is 14s, 43 listings, but it didn't get reprinted in Stampede, so that's why the card was going up to 17s. But the fear was there of a ban list hit, and we were correct with this particular hit, guys, as you can see here. Yeah, this Prismatic Secret again. I mean, you only need 1 now. So people that had play sets, you don't have any reason to keep those unless they're sliding these in different decks now. But again, now people might start playing, you know, like the smaller Bystials like Saranir and Ball Drake. So we'll cover those in another market watch down the line. But again, as you can see, this one dumping right now, making it more affordable. And I like it because, you know, if it's single digits, I'll pick 1 up. Just have access to the card. I'm not bad at all. People will still find ways to play this. So definitely one to keep in mind. And then I just want to look up Lubellion here to see, because Lubellion's still at 3. So just want to check that. But before we do Shifter, again, now the quarter century was 32 bones, crashing down overnight to 20s, as we can see here. And yeah, I mean, look, low sale point of 14s. Now people, same deal. They had multiples. They thought this was an investment, and now they just need 1 for the max rarity version of this card. So nothing too much to say, nothing too crazy. I mean, it's still technically at 1, but obviously not as consistent. And again, they really went for the graveyard, you know, most likely future archetypes, you know, and even current archetypes take advantage of the graveyard, like Blue Eyes now and things of that nature. So definitely something to consider down the line. Then we have here the Bystial Lubellion, bumping up. Obviously, people finding ways, to look, add one Bystial monster. So now, most likely, people will change to playing triple Lubellions to get access to the one of guys. And look, this is double bottoming, guys. Why? Because the double whammy was the potential ban list hit and the potential reprint. Didn't get any. So now you come in and you buy this card. It is that easy. Jay, but the card was 17s and now it's 20s, 21s, and I'm buying more expensive. Yeah, that's the slight premium you pay for buying, at least with the knowledge that didn't get reprinted in Stampede, didn't get the 6 additional rarity. Why isn't this? Let me keep going. And didn't get hit. So again, people need 3 now. So look, you see the massive, large volume candles, largest volume candle in the last 90 days, guys. People rushing in to get their Lubellies. And honestly, there's a wall of China here, 46 listings. I'd be buying this card if you need it. If you're playing this engine, I would be buying Lubellions right now. Right now. I didn't see any of these at the events. I would have been picking those up. But great time to get exposure to Lubellion right now. Don't let this be 40 to 50s on you. That's all I'm going to say, guys. Don't let this be a 40 piece on you. You don't want to do that. Want to come in, buy 50% lower than future prices. That's all I got to say. Don't be Billy Bobbin out there overpaying for this card when it's just a clean $20 bill right now. Do as you must, guys. Do as you must. Guys, make sure you check out our first link in the description down below. We'll have these cards ready for you guys to see and to watch here and to track in case you got to get exposure to cards like Lubellion. You want to make sure you track these cards as we continue to talk about these. You don't want to miss out. Let me just make sure I do check this here, guys, real quick. Sorry for that. Okay. There we go. So, guys, don't forget, we have sessions now in case you guys need additional assistance, with your decision making. If should I be buying right now, selling? Make sure you check those out. Why doesn't this get out of the way? Jeez, this is super annoying. My bad, guys. Let me just select it right here. There we go. And guys, also, if you want to form part of the team, we're always looking to expand our team. If you want to volunteer and help, like many of our Discord moderators and people that help the channel. And by the way, congrats to the channel, to the community. We reached 1,000 Discord members. Insane. Beautiful to see that flat number right there. We continue to grow and to expand, and we will be having a special Discord giveaway for reaching 1,000 members. So stay tuned for that, most likely next week, because right now we currently have a giveaway. Right now you can win this Crystal B Structure deck, Ash, and Ultimate Rare Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon coming soon in just 3 days. You want to make sure you participate right here. Let's get this to 200, guys. Make sure, link in the description down below. Come over here to the link tree. Boom, 1 click, you're in, and you're participating on our free Discord giveaway. Guys, we have massive. We need to start off with the one, the most important thing of the ban list. The most important change of the ban list is Masterpiece, the true Draco slaying king. Because the king is now finally unleashed and being able to come for his throne. He's been sleeping, hibernating for 8 years, and now he's released back to the masses so that he can reclaim the throne that was taken away from him by the banhammer. Guys, obviously not the most important release, but for me, I'm super excited. We already expected this one in the card. Reached 20s overnight, just people getting hyped from single digits to 20s. 2xing overnight. A lot of Billy Dracos out there like your boy, and I'm one. I'm a proud Billy Draco, guys, because again, it's my favorite, modern deck, which is now kind of nostalgic, I guess, of all time. So yeah, I'm excited, man. We need Diagram to 3 so your boy can play Draco Odeons or Odeon Dracos, but man can only dream. By the way, I picked up the Odeon package. It's crazy. That package was hot on the floor. Of course, the deck only got like 1 top or whatever. It didn't do crazy good in a way, but at the regional level, it's taking over events, and I picked up the core Euro print, man. Shout out to the Euro guys. There's some, man, those guys are amazing, man. And always meeting new people from Europe and stuff. It'd be nice to go to Euronats, cool dudes, man. Cool dudes, and swap me a Euro Odeon deck core and those things. Man, so your boy playing Odeon now, but we're playing budget, man. We don't play much, so I'm gonna leave Scroll Morpheus on the side, and I also got Imprim's PURs. Yo, I need to do the binder video. You know, I did the pre-Houston ban list, I'm sorry, binder video for the members. I'll probably do what I came back with for the masses, so stay tuned for that. We'll see. But it was exciting, man. Exciting to pick up cards. And I'm gonna just play budget Odeons, you know, because I need to learn the deck though, because I love trap decks, as you guys already know. We have triple T's again at 1. So again, quarter centuries getting destroyed overnight, as we can see here. Card was pushing hundies, triple digits, now down 50% right here at $50. So as we can see, and then we have you know, PURs getting destroyed. I'm gonna just keep mine and secrets and all of these across the board. Thankfully, I used to have triple T's, but I always thought it was gonna get hit to 1. We always mentioned that possibility, and as we can see, some of these are still expensive, and these will retain value because even as a one of, it's still a staple. But yeah, man, you know, if you have the higher end and things of that nature, and you consider selling, I can't blame you. But some of these higher end are already scarce, but I would just lower my quantity, you know, and then if they get cheap enough, we pick them back up, you know, after the post ban list impact for this card. But yeah, let me see PUR. What's going on with this one? Okay, yeah, still holding, you know, still holding. Still people need their one-ups. And then some people, what they do is that they let's say you have a place at a triple T's and you don't, you know, there's people out there, they don't care. They just have the card. They don't care about selling on time and the value. That's fine, to each their own. Then if they have multiple decks, then they'll slide the extra 2 into 2 different decks. So again, that's definitely something to consider, but I'm talking about people that had RO9, 12, 15, secret rares from Rarity 1. Like, I would cut my exposure down to 3, just keep a personal place and maybe 1 for different decks and live to fight another day. These cards are getting destroyed. Rest in peace. Cards that got hit. Look, cross-out designator crashing, guys. Look, crashing. And as it crashes, largest 3-month candle in the last 90 days because there's people on the sidelines. As always, card was 33 bones. There's people there like, yo, I've always wanted this. And now as a one-of, if they feel better just having to pay this price for just 1 instead of having to get a playset. And yeah, the card is a hair under 30, so the crash hasn't been too great as of yet for this one. 42 listings. But again, the higher end continues to be scarce. What you do see usually is like the lower end pieces crashing down, people that had RO9s and playsets and things of that nature. You see, as we can see here. But still, I mean, this one hasn't been impacted as much, of course, with the ultras and the supers. Yes, these were pushing 3, 4s, in some cases 5s. But yeah, I mean, now if you need this card, come in here, get the clean version that you want. You want to make sure you get exposure, you know, to this card at 1. And same deal. People, if they only had like a playset, they're gonna slide it over to a different deck to play it as a one-of, and things of that nature. We have Brilliant Fusion. Again, the ultimate rare. Card used to be 30 bones, spiking up, massive volume candle. We see it at 41s. And here we are, 27 listings, 3 pages only, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this card is getting a quarter century in Stampede, if I'm not mistaken. You know, don't quote me on that, but I think so. It's just, you know, a lot going on right now, so I don't remember this one specifically, but I do think so. But this is one of the most beautiful ultimate rares that I've ever seen in my life. Literally, like when it has like the spiral and everything, one of the most beautiful ultimate rares that I've seen. Literally, a beautiful card. 30s or 40s. If you want the specific version, I would let it, you know, wait maybe a week, see, you know, if there's a little bit of a retracement back down to the mean. But with these old school ultis hard to get, I mean, there's going to be people now that they're willing to sell at higher prices. So I would wait at least for that just to see if you can get these at around 35s. But be careful. Don't let these spike up and reach crazy prices, though, if you really want to get exposure to that specific card. Let me see. Where do I find it here? Right here. And then we have, yeah, the secret rares are also bumping up, you know, as we can see. But this card, yeah, is getting reprinted, guys. So don't go crazy. People coming in, Billy Bob's buying the OGs because they need access to the card now. They can't wait 3-4 days until Stampede. Is crazy, man. There's some Billy Bob buyouts. We're going to touch base on a couple more of those. So stay tuned for that. We have Bonfire going to 1. So again, people are going to be coming in and just getting their one-of now safe. A safe exposure to this card now at 1. And it's still holding 1250s. Card has been crashing down since 23s. And it's crazy. We were talking about this card in the 30s. I sold mine at 25. And now it's down 50% from those levels. But if you need your one-of, maybe could wait a little bit more. Maybe get this at 10s, at single digits. But for now, it's holding strong as the max rarity, and people just need their one-of. So there you go. We have them rise here, guys. I mean, again, what many people still consider to be the best deck, you know, especially after Star Rizio comes out in Alliance Insight, if I'm not mistaken. And now having 7 Tachyon, and now just getting slapped in the wrists in the sense of the main deck pieces. Now, Detonator to 1 is impactful, but yeah, let's just cover some of these card prices. So again, we have Detonator was pushing 9-10 bones. That's when I got rid of mine. I had 1, and now the card is crashing down 35% overnight with massive walls of China. 48 listings right here, 5 pages only. And yeah, this is gonna be a sub $5 card. Hopefully, you guys sold that 9-10s. The card is going to be down more than 50%. So now, again, if you're playing Rizio, that's good. Cheaper detonators for you. Thanks to people having extras, not needing those extras. So that's sell pressure coming in. And there you go. We have Vice Rizio. Again, the pieces, volume coming in now. As people feel that these are safe. Yeah, people that had 3 are selling their extra copy. But again, you do have people now getting exposure to this at 2s because now they know that it just got hit. It's not going to go to 1 or ban in the foreseeable future. And it quickly goes to 14s at the bottom of the page. So honestly, if I would want to play Rizio, I would get my Detonator now. I would get my 2 Ice. I would get my 2 X right here. That crashed down from 27s to 10s. I would come in at single digits, just get my 2 copies right now. Don't let this be 15 to 20s down the line. Once Rizio continues to dominate the meta, guys, definitely would pick these up post ban list if I would have planned to play the deck. And then Sword was always cheap, volume coming in, and yeah, the card just continues going down. Just get him if you need him. But other than that, this is the least played version. Nothing too crazy with that one. Then we have Palm Rizio. Again, people may be trying to fill in you know, the spots of X and Ice, those additional spots. So again, you can see Palm Rizio super rare from Crossover Breakers was 18 cents, volume coming in, and now it's even lower at 13 cents. So again, was in China, nothing too crazy. Just wanted to highlight this one just to let you guys know that if you need it, just get exposure at shekels. No need to wait down the line. And the same for Rizio Plasma Hull. You can see that this card has always been shekels. Just get your copies. Don't let this 2X become a Billy down the line. Don't do that. You come in early, you never know. As the metamorphs and these decks get hit and they change, you know, make sure you get access to those cards. We have a White Rabbit, Malice P White Rabbit. Excuse me, guys, coming to 2, getting hit to 2. And you have Malice and Underground as well to 2 now. So again, these cards still holding 25s, honestly. Cards price hasn't cared. Insane. Hasn't cared for White Rabbit and for Underground. You know, it's hitting 20s. This one dumped down. It was 23. So now crashing down to 20s, I guess. But not really a crash, you know, dumping down to 20s. So a $3 dump, 77 listings. So volume coming in. And yeah, Malice continues to compete. You know, I got a couple of hits with Link Decoder and actual hits to that core. But again, it's getting new support. It's getting new support in Alliance Insight. So you definitely want to make those considerations if you want to pick the deck. Nothing has changed in the sense you're playing it post Alliance Insight. The deck gets even more broken. You want to get exposure now if you're considering to play the deck down the line. Then we have Dangers, guys. Again, Danger Jackalope spiking up from 5-6 bones. You have one at 10s, but then it goes to 14, 15s. Guys, 2 pages only, 16 listings. And again, you can see here, I mean, that this is banless impact. I think I got one. I need to find it. You know, so that I need to go see. And look, shout out to Andrew, man, member of the channel, giving people deals because he just wants the 2X. And he's giving someone a deal right there. Andrew's a straight MVP. 16 listings only, and people coming for Dangers, man. Hopefully you pick these up at sub 5 billies when we mentioned it throughout our market watch history. Hopefully you pull the trigger. And then Dangerous Uchinoko is getting, you know, bought up here, back up again. I wouldn't be buying this card because it's getting the Stampede treatment. So again, I'd actually be selling into this latest round of hype thanks to the ban list. That's just me, because it's going to be free 99 once it gets the Stampede treatment. Then we have Unchained. Yeah, it's not this one, guys. Right? I don't think it's this one. Yeah, my bad. Unchained Soul of Sharvara. Look at this volume candle. 330 sales in a 48-hour time frame post ban list. Wild. At quarters. And here we are. We have massive walls of China, but 61 listings only. Don't take this for granted. Don't take these walls for granted. Walls of China today are crumbled. Walls of China tomorrow, guys. Make sure you get access to this. Don't sleep on this, man. Don't sleep on this card. And then we have Unchained Soul of Rage, the quarter-century secret rare. Card was 4 bones. See volume coming in. You know, you have a couple of one-ofs, but then it's a $10 card, guys, over 2xing in price, thanks to the Unchained unlocking, guys. Wow, look at this card. We literally told you guys, look at this. Don't make me do a fresh off the flashback. Oh, that is one. Guys, look at this video. Look at the card that's in front of it. Watch. It says get these before they're gone. You cannot make this stuff up. Man, get these. Look who's there. Abomination's Prison in front of the video, guys. You cannot make this stuff up. You cannot. Look at this card now. Abomination's Prison. Card was $2. And we're talking about it. 10 bones. 8 listings. Getting cleaned out. Man, where's that video, man? Let me see. Let me see. Can I find this card? Fresh off the flashback with your boy? Hospital. Damn. I talked about a lot of cards. But no, look. Look what your boy was saying. Look at that. Right here. Let's take a listen. Look at that. Mind you, this was over 2 weeks ago. Now let's check it out. You guys here? It's 40 to 50 bones. Not this specific quarter century, but the OGs before these reprints came and Unchained were taking over the meta. I get it. The deck is not taking over the meta. It's not even competing right now. But the whole point is, what if Unchained makes a comeback one day and it competes in the meta? I'm not saying it has to be the end-all be-all. It doesn't have to be tier 0. Even as a rogue contender, getting occasional tops at regionals here and there and making moves, making waves in the Yugiverse. What do you think happens to a quarter century secret rare like this that people back then had to pay 40 to 50s to get? This is the max rarity version now at 2-3 bones, man. This could easily be one day be 5 bones and maybe even double digits down the line, guys. So again, if you go to the yearly, this card is at all-time lows. It has continued to consolidate since release, being a $6 card, down to 2-3s essentially, down 50%. If you can sneak any of these in one of your orders, you do. 42 listings, you come over here, and you guys, and I kept yapping. Like people like to say, I kept yapping, and this card now is 10 bones. Double digits, like we said it could. Of course, it was due to banlist implication. Who cares of the fundamentals? In this case, the point is that it's $10 right now. $10, and it keeps going up to 15s. So we were talking about it at under 3s, and now the card is up 3x overnight thanks to the ban list, and here we are. So if you listen to your boy and you got exposure, you got money. The game is that easy. So Soul Rage also going up, guys. These Unchained cards are making moves. The game is that easy. Guys, let's move on to YCS Houston. Again, we were there, 1,496 players, insane, close to Anaheim numbers, and what an event. Being there, seeing Memento take over, the event, insane. Mermail making the top 4, and Malice being the most represented deck, heading into top 32, if I'm not mistaken, or it was Ryzio, my bad. Okay, it was still Ryzio, but Malice was competing. It was doing its thing, and as we can see here, guys, insane. We have a chart here, as well. So insane, guys, insane to see. Blue Eyes making the top, what is that, 16? Just one though. 2 made the top 32. And shout out to V, man. Shout out to V. That was pretty cool, man. V, saw him over there. The cool dude as always, man. And V, a MARKETWATCH representing, getting top 32 at a YCS. Insane. That's pretty cool. Shout out to V, and you imagine your boy topping the YCS on it? Nah, man, I just don't. Hey, you never know, right? But the event was amazing. We can see here visually, the top cut, usually top 32 is a good representation of the meta, the current meta. But the ban list came after the event, so we'll see now. And Labyrinth making the top 8, a deck that no one was playing anymore. And you have Bell cracking the top 32. That's crazy. And Rescue Ace, insane, guys. So yeah, it was a little bit diverse towards the lower end here, and then Odeon actually cracking the top 32 as well. I believe Odeon Fiendsmith, if I'm not mistaken. So there you have it, guys. But then the winner, guys, again, Memento, Goblin Biker Momento taking over YCS Houston. Insane. Playing a combination of engines. One engine is great, like Goblin Biker against Ryzio, but you have Memento just to be great against other matchups and things of that nature. So wow, what a combination. Only playing for Wallows in the main deck as a hand trap, of course, other than Imperm, and playing triple droplets. Wow, guys, so insane what we're looking at here. And so let me know what you think about the winning deck. Of course, the extra deck, mostly hand traps. I'm sorry, the side deck, mostly hand trap. Is this that healthy, man? I mean, give us call by the 2 or something, man. But insane, guys. Let me know what you think. Memento taking over. And let's talk about a couple of Memento cards and also a couple of Goblin Biker cards that you should keep in mind. Because again, there's gonna be people out there, they think they could replicate that, and who knows, maybe at the regional level, or maybe this deck continues to compete in the current meta before Alliance Insight. So we'll see. But by Providence, we'll have Alliance Insight, but maybe at the regional level, it does big things. We have Goblin Biker Big Gabonga. This card was 33 bones, it says here. Massive volume came in, and yeah, that's where it's at. You know, it's quickly pushing 40s though. As you can see here, you have 2 at 32s. You have a couple 5 here in the low 30s, but then it starts going towards the higher 30s and 40s and 50s, guys. So if you want the 12 listings only, the quarter century max rarity from Phantom Nightmare, you're gonna have to pay a premium. You do have the secret rares from Phantom Nightmare, clean secrets. They were $3, 375s, and then you have the volume coming up here, spiking up, you know, to 8 bones. Wow, quickly goes to double digits to 10, 2 pages only, 16 listings. I think it's the cat. There's someone always in the live stream like talking about Goblin Bikers, and he's like, Jay, I'm gonna pick him up. Hopefully he did. He'll be looking nice probably in this week's live stream. He'll pop in. Yeah, I mean, hey, who saw this coming? Because Goblin Bikers Pure never really did much because they have a good matchup against Rizio, but they're not that good against the other decks. But the combination with Memento, what a meta call. Insane to see that happen in that way. Let me know what you guys think. We have Goblin Biker Doug Charger, as we can see here. It says 33s, but this one's spiking up to 47s and then into the 50s, guys, as we can see for the max rarity. Yeah, you see these cards are spiking up. We have the ultra rare from Phantom Nightmare though. Card was 445s, about 5 bones, massive volume, spiking up to 15. That's 1 at 13s, then it's 15 bones and then 20s. 1 page only, 7 listings, clear banlist buyouts going on right now with this card. Yeah, the thing is that's the thing, guys. We just had Stampede, so these cards, like, when are they gonna get reprinted? You know what I mean? Maybe in the tins, you know, because Battles of Legend won't be able to reprint anything either. So I'm sorry, everything either. So we'll see. We have Goblin Biker Grand Entrance as well. Card was 40s, and now it's still around there. So if you still want this one, not bad. I think you only need like 1, so 16 listings right here. Not bad at all. Don't let this be a 50 piece and beyond if you need your one of. And then here we have Speedroid Terratop. We literally were talking about this card the other day, guys. We were talking about this where is it? Terratop right here? No, right here. We were talking about this card throughout the weekend. We were saying, guys, cards that I would be buying right now is 10 cards, and we literally said at you know, at current prices, because there's Wall of China's. I think it was like 313, 3 and something. But after this wall, 42 listings here, it quickly goes to 4s and beyond. 5 pages only, because again, playing triple Speedroid Terratops, guys. So again, when you need a 3 of these, walls get gobbled up quick. So make sure you don't sleep on this one if you need it. The 10 continues to provide value. And then we have Speedroid Tekken Tomboard, guys. This card was 540s, 550s. You see 13 bought right there, massive volume candle, and it's going to 750s to 8s and beyond. 2 pages only, 11 listings, and it skips Stampede. If I'm not mistaken, I don't understand. Then what came in Stampede? And then we have a couple Memento cards. We literally were talking about Memento Combined Creation. Let's leave it at that. Literally throughout this week and just a day ago, guys, telling you guys that it went from 2s to 11s as the reprints were coming in Stampede. And then obviously now hindsight is 2020 in the sense of the Memento player playing, you know, going through everyone. So again, we told you guys to consider picking this card up because it was the missing piece in Stampede. You know, we covered this going from 2s to 11s, and now it says 17s. It has kept going up to 20s. So this card 2x overnight since we last talked about it. 15 listings, guys. We literally told you overnight. I didn't put the fresh off the flashback again, but we told you essentially we covered the move. And what we said is that this is the missing piece. The value usually transfers from the other expensive pieces into the ones that everyone needs now. Here we are, card 2x overnight. Hopefully you did as you must. Memento Trombone Party, and we have Sandwich here. Memento Tron Sandwich. These two, they're getting reprinted in like 3 days, and the markets don't care. Billy Bob's don't care. They don't. Where's Billy Bob, bro? Where's my guy? Where's my guy Billy, bro? Look at that. Billy Bob don't care, bro. It's like a Bone Party's getting reprinted. Who cares, Jay? cares? I need my copies now. Now when? You wait 3 days, order it the same way, and then receive the new version? Card was 13s. I was 18s. And it was 20s, like, probably the last night. Into the 20s, just people rushing in because Memento top. It's getting reprinted. And it's not like a month from now, a couple of months. In 3 days. Man. I can't with these Billy Bob. Same as Sandwich here. Card was 11, 12 bucks. Volume coming in. And it's 14s. So this one hasn't gone too crazy. And that's good because the card is getting reprinted to the ground. So many different new, beautiful versions. I know some people prefer the OGs, but come on now. Getting PCRs and PURs and PSRs and QCSRs. Stampede and 5. Shout out to Shannon, man. Shannon Sharp. That's crazy, man. Lakers in 5, guys. You think so? What is that? KFC, UFC, OKC, Lakers in 5? Nah, I got Stampede in 5. In under 5 days, we're going to be getting all these reprints, guys, so definitely make those considerations. And we talked about this when we have Lacrima, the Crimson Tears, guys. Again, like we always say, the pieces around the Fiendsmith package, again, didn't get hit. So the pieces around Engraver, because Engraver's having supers and ultras and all the rarity treatment except the quarter century, so it's going to be readily available. So again, people are coming for the pieces that they need apart from Engraver that is not coming in Stampede. So again, Lacrima is one of those, and we always play with the information we have. Because again, hindsight is 2020. There's some people that want to throw some comments out there sometimes, like, in a slight way, like, this and this didn't age well and that, and you were saying this to sell that. Of course, we always play with the information at the moment. And it's easy after the ban list and after knowing that the card is not coming in Stampede to be like, yeah, pick up Lacrima. I mean, you should have been picking up Lacrima, of course. But they weren't singing that tune, before the ban list or the potential reprint in Stampede. But it is what it is, guys. Hey, card was $7-8, single digits, going to 30s. The card was 45s overnight, 15 listings. And again, a card like this, I wait for a retracement back down to the mean. I don't FOMO in, guys. I don't FOMO in to cards like these. That's just me. You do as you must. We give you the information. I would wait for a retracement back down to the mean. Too many people rushing in, taking profits. And as people gets the copies they want for their decks, there's going to be people that had extra copies, whatever, taking profits. And, you can see this maybe retrace back down to anywhere from 20 to 25s. That would be my personal goal. But again, the card has spiked up due to the ban list. We'll see. We'll continue to monitor this one as it goes. Then we have Fiendsmith's track. Insane what this card has done. Card was 15s recently, spiking up to 52s. But overnight, this was in the triple digit range. Didn't get actual sales in the triple digits, but there was a Billy Bob that came in and paid 90s for a $57 card. 12 listings only. I picked 2 of these up at 30s on the floor and then got rid of them at 50s. So that $20 difference trade value. And that's it. So again, but people need them. You have one at 57, then it goes back up into the 60s. And who knows, man, this thing might go back up to triple digits, 2 pages, only 12 listings, because the value of people needing this card at multiples from 2 to 3s, again, hard to get. And when is it getting reprinted? Battles of Legend, maybe? And if not there, then it's the 10s post-NAS. So we'll continue to monitor this one to see if we see any inkling of a possible retracement back down to the mean. We'll keep you guys informed. Then we have Requiem. This card was $3. Then it went to 5s. And it was 20s when we last covered it this weekend. And now the card, you have a couple of 1s and 2s. And it hits 25s, guys. 2 pages only, 18 listings, guys. The secret rare that was cheap, freemium, $3.99. It's bonkers. People on the floor. Yo, I need the Fiendsmith package. Requiem, I need this. No Fiendsmith hits. Wild, guys. Now everyone is going to be playing Engravers. This is getting reprinted. And then it's just insane. Fiendsmith, I'm going to play Fiendsmith Scrub Morpheus now. Yeah. That's what I'm going to play. This splashable engine is going to become better or easier to get in the sense of the main piece Engraver. But the side pieces are making moves. And Engravers. Card was 18s when we last saw it. Card is $35, man. Up 2x. Why? 29. We're getting super rares and ultra rares. all them PCRs, PSRs, PURs, QCSRs, Stampede and Five. Guys, again, come on now. Man, 35, man. Y'all need to, and I mean y'all, it's not you guys. You guys are smarter than this. But Billy Bob, where's my guy Billy? Hey, let's put the alternate R. The people buying these at 35s, they look like this. Yeah. With the chain and everything. Look like this. Because you should know better, man. Even now have engravers now. That's when you know. That's when you know, guys. We have Fiendsmith's Rex Tremendi. Whoever's 40 minutes in deserves this information. If you watch me through the weekend, you deserve this information. If you stick with your boy, guys, I just got 2 of these. I came in and got 2 of these because the Fiendsmith hype, people focusing on engravers and lacrimas and the main pieces. Don't forget about Rex Tremendi. Quarter century secret rare. Card was $17, $18. Volume coming in. Excuse me, but price is still the same. At $17, $18, price is still the same. Wildly. No one's looking at this. 39 listings. We see the clear buy signal. At the lows, into consolidation. Free money. Usually I don't buy cards like these. I buy more penny stocks, but when I saw this, excuse me guys, I'm like, yeah. $20 post-tax? Yeah, give me 2. I came in, put 40 up. 39 listings. Excuse me guys, and yeah, you do have a couple of walls here, so it's readily available, but this is the max rarity quarter century secret rare. Don't let this become a 40 piece, a 50 piece wings on you. Don't do that. Guys, these quarter centuries are cheap today. They can be expensive tomorrow. Get exposure. I got 1. I'm sorry, 1 to 2 is fine. I got 2. Some people might want to play set. Get exposure, man. 55s for a play set, not bad. If you have that spare change, pick this card up. If you're on a budget, then pick up the Ultra from Supreme Darkness. Look at this chart. Flat. This card is free at 15 cents. You don't got to go crazy because there's, ample walls. But you come in and just get exposure. That's what you want with some of these cards. Don't forget about this card. Guys, link in the description down below. Come over here if you want a session, if you want to join the team or the Discord to participate in our giveaways. Make sure you come over here. $15 whatnot code. Don't miss out, guys. Make sure you check out these great tools, links, and resources. And guys, don't forget, with the Dominus Purge hype that we covered this weekend, we told you guys we're giving away, shout out to Jules, man, a play set of Purges, a Blue Eyes Jet Starlight, and a play set of Blue Eyes Dragon from the tins. 3 lucky winners at 8.5K. Thanks to the event, we grew a little quicker. So again, now we're closer to this insane giveaway at 8.5K, guys. Wild. It's just bonkers to me, guys, that thanks to Jules, and Scott. Shout out to Scott, my guy from the local scene. Again, 3 winners at 8.5K, guys. 0.5K is just around the corner now. So you want to make sure you get that exposure to our giveaway. How? Just subscribe. Subscribe on the way in. Ring that bell. Like the video on the way in. You guys already know, none of this content is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. So again, we started the first half of the show. The first third of the show with banlist implications. Then went into tournament implications with YCS Houston. And lastly, we'll finish going through the banlist just with the reaction and any cards you should be considering and things of that nature. So we start with Snake Eyes Poplar. This card, quarter century secret rare, was first 26 to 28, spiking up to 34s. Lies. Chart hasn't updated. 7 listings, $70 card, guys. $70 card, as we can see here, guys. And insane. Look, you have a couple of 1s and 2s, and then it's triple digits, and then gone. 1 page only, 7 listings, guys. A lot of Snake Eye hype, going on right now. Thanks to this being unlocked to 2 again. And then we have Poplar, the Prismatic Secret. Card was a bone, a billy, a bean, a buck, $1. Guys, at $1.80 out of $1, what? 66, spiking up to 4 or 5s. 11 listings, a $10 Platinum Secret Rare. Quickly goes to 15s. So if you have this card and then 20s, you have money. Insane what's going on. Thanks to the ban list for that card. And then Ash. It was always a $5 OT. Trash. No one cared about it. It says 12s, but it spiked up. It says 16s. but the card hit 26s over, like crazy prices overnight, 27 listings. And I still think this card goes back down to single digits. This is just the initial rush. You know, card probably won't do much because it didn't get OSS, I think is the one unbanned. So again, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, volume came in, people rushing in. They want that the high rarity, max rarity, and these look clean. If you get it with the spiral, I think we go back down to single digits, but not back to 5s either. So definitely, I'd be moving these. That's just me. Sell it to a Snake Eyes Billy Bob. We have Divine Temple of the Snake Eye. This card was 13s, says 1820s, and we're at 25s, bumping up. But guys, only 7 listings, 1 page. The bottom of the page, it hits 50s and then 85s. Wildness going on thanks to the ban list with some of these cards. And we have Promethean Princess. Again, the quarter centuries were making moves, but also wanted to show you guys, you know, these other prints, little by little, quietly are going up and moving up in price. They're moving up in price, guys. So if you had Prometheans, you know, it was always a great card to pick up from Bonanza here. And if you don't pick up these cheap ones, man, these ultras and supers at around a couple of shekels, don't let these be 2 to 3s down the line, guys. Do as you must, get proper exposure. We do see the max rarity getting cleaned out at 1 cities, and then 160s to 165s for a card that was double digits the other day, earlier this year, and 94s, as you can see. Wild to see these moves. Then we have Infernal Flame Banshee, quarter century secret rare from Agov. You know, 30 bones going up to 48s, and we're at 53s. 7 listings only, and after that, place it at the bottom of the page, triple digits. 1 page only. Insanity going on right now with some of these cards. And throughout the weekend, we mentioned sales ban, guys. Due to the performance at YCS Houston, the $3 card, it says 6s. But if you clean this up janitor style, this card, guys, as we can see, is pushing 11 bones, guys. Quickly goes up to 16s, then 20s, and then 40s, and craziness, guys. The volume candle is insane. People getting access to this card for the new meta, and this is the max rarity. So I got a play set. You know, I'm gonna be moving these soon. Hopefully, you know, I'm gonna list them at around 15s. You know, maybe get 50 bones around there. 40s probably after tax and all that good stuff. Yeah. So, hey, we were picking these cards up when they were trash, man, and no one was talking about these cards, and that's why I love investing into penny stocks. Because a card that is worth shekels can be worth, look at this parabolic move, $10 over a 10x move from the lows. Love it, man. That's what I love about the markets. Shekels becoming billies, quarters becoming billies, a billy becoming 10 billies, man. You can't, wild, guys. Then we have Infernal Flame Banshee, but the Prismatic Secret, let me just put this right here. Prismatic Secrets, you know, they're still hovering around 3s essentially with the walls of China. So if you need this card, you already see the quarter century being targeted. Don't let this $3 card becomes 5s and beyond down the line. Just pick it up today, man. 3 bones, do as you must to get exposure to this Prismatic Secret from the tins. The tins continue to provide that value. We have Mathmax Circular. This card was a quarter. No one cared about it. Massive amount of sales, people rushing in. And it's almost 10xing that 7-8x or something like that. If it goes up a quarter of a value in addition to its current value, it'll be up 10x from the lows. Wow, guys. You have RO9s here at 2s, and then the card reaches 3s and beyond. Guys, insane. 36 listings, still a single print from Pote. Power of the Elements, crazy. You know, this card is making moves, making waves. And if you need it, I would get it at 2s because you only need 1. You know, yeah, you're paying a premium compared to previous prices. But, you know, not to say that it has to or that it's really likely, but you don't want to see this at 3s, 4, 5 bones. Do what you must with cards like these. And then you have Mathmax Superfactorial. The Broken Trap card was shekels. You going from shekels to 5s? Nah, this is a $12 card. A $12 card. 4 listings only. You have a playset at 1245s and then Gonzo at 13s. Wow, 1 page only. Pick up your engine. This is a single print from Mystic Fighters. That's the reason why. If you're playing Circular, you're playing Mathmech, you're playing, you know, this engine into the new Cybers cards coming out, you're gonna have to pay a premium. Beautiful card, by the way. Beautiful secret rare. We have Primuth Mechlamplation. This card was 7s, it says here, and yeah, still around 7s, but it quickly goes to double digits and beyond. If we clean this up, janitor style, we can see that this card is $7. Quickly goes to double digits, 1 page only, and then ridiculous prices, 10 listings, guys. You don't want to miss out if you need this. Of course, it has an ultra rare cheap version, but if you need that specific one, you don't want to miss out. Don't let it reach double digits and be a $20 card. Then you have Ambersian, Primamech, damn bad with names. Alan Bershon here. Card was 13, spiking up to 17s, but really is gone. 1 listing only. You have 2 left in the markets, 1 page, and then literally Gonzo, Mr. Clean's friend, coming in, and Mr. Clean himself cleaning this out for the secret rare max rarity. Why? Because it's single print. It's single print. Block of cheeses don't count. Guys, we have Black Dragon Collab Serpent, and we have Black Dragon Collab Serpent, and then we have Wyver Buster as well. White Dragon Wyver Buster. So again, most people prefer the Astro Pack Supers. I have 1 of each. I guess I should have had 2 just in case. Going from 2s to gone. 3 listings only, bought out for many, and these look better. Literally, these look better, just the card stock and everything, than the Ultras. Even though the Ultras are a higher rarity, a higher technical rarity. But yeah, I mean, this one gone. I need to find mine. Who knows where I have that card? I have 1 of each. I need to move this because I ain't buying a second one at these prices. I'm getting rid of these at double digits, but hard to find. I need to go through my cards now. You do have the ultra rares, guys, from Battles of Legend, Hero Revenge. This card used to be Shekels, and now massive volume candle coming in. Now the card is, you have a couple of play sets here and there, but it reaches 2s and beyond. So 35 listings. I'll see, because I might have 1 and 1. Might have 1 ultra and 1 super. If that's the case, I might just keep both of them. But I'm more addicted to the green, and seeing this at 10s, we'll see. But yeah, I mean, this card, if you click view all versions, let's just check the other versions here real quick. What in the world? What is going on? What the? Yo, what is going on? Okay, where's the internet, man? Let's see if we got internet back, man. Yo, look at that. Your boy recording at 10 p.m., man. This is going to be a late market watch for the East time zone, the Eastern time zone. But again, there's some people getting home from work over there on the other side of the country. They'll be taking advantage of this. But guys, again, White Dragon Wyver Buster, same deal. Super rare says 3s, but really it's a $10 card pretty soon after a couple of 1s and 2s and 3s. So people coming for the OGs, and I can't blame them. Then you have Wyver Buster, the Ultras here, with Shackles at 61 cents, going up, it says, to $1, but it's pushing closer to 2s and beyond. So if you need these, hey, like we always say, do as you must. They're going up in price, but you know, when are we getting Rarity Collection 5? We'll see. Getting secrets of these in Battles of Legend Monster Mayhem would be fire, guys. Then we have Morphing Jar, quarter century secret rare. Card was 11, says 15s, 20s, then just bonkers, guys. 1 page, 10 listings. You know, semi-limited now. Most people don't care anyways, but most people that get this card is to play on older format anyway. So there you go. Cyberjar, same deal. Card was what? 10 bones. Says volume came in. Now unlimited at 13s. You have 1-ofs all the way to 15s, essentially. 16 listings only, so 2 pages. And yeah, Cyberjar quarter century from quarter century Bonanza is here. We're moving up in price for a card that was single digits, now coming into the teens. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. You have Eva. This is pretty irrelevant. You know, honestly, Eva, you see the volume kind of people coming in. The max rarity ultra here was what? Was Shekels, and now it's a billion some change, but it's like, I mean, it's scarce though, so it has that going. Quickly goes up to 2s, 27 listings only. This specific card comes behind the structured deck paywall, so it is scarce. But other than that, it got unleashed for a reason, because you know, no one expects it to do anything. And then we have Performing Pile Monkey Board. No one really cares about pendulums anymore. Thank you, because pendulums are just too much, man. I don't like that mechanic. But hey, there's people that probably like it out there, you know. And Monkey Boy coming back, 15 listings, a $5 card right here, 5 50s with the wall. Then after that, it keeps going up to 7s and beyond, 2 pages only. Because this is an OTS Tournament Pack 1 super rare, guys. Insane. And I believe it's the max rarity version. Okay, we got internet back. Yeah, because you only have a common and a super, guys. Insanity. Let me just refresh this right here. Yeah, this is a third world country problems, guys. Okay, wow, I didn't know this card had so many prints. Insane. Okay, so you have commons and rares and stuff, so that's good, just in case you need to get access to the card. But the holographics are spiking up for most of these. You guys already know. Wow, we almost pumped out an hour market watch. Insane. Getting home from the plane to recording because the channel's my priority, guys. Hopefully you can respect the grind. You know, on the road, I just ask for understanding sometimes. Technical difficulties and stuff, but we're back at it here. You know, back to covering the markets, and stay tuned. Tomorrow we'll probably talk about Stampede and, you know, how fast that's coming out, or maybe some post-ban list moves. So this week is going to be fire. Now more than ever, to know what to do, you are going to want to be exposed to the channel. Make sure you subscribe. Even if you watch, double check your subscribe, ring that bell so you can get exposure to our giveaways, and make sure you tune in to all our market watches, guys, and take advantage of that. Share this in one place with one friend. A group chat really does go a long way, guys. You guys already know as we continue to grow. Guys, what an amazing weekend. Amazing. Shout out to Togi once again and everyone that came up, man. Members of the channel. Insane, guys. I had a blast, and I'm looking forward to Providence already. I cannot wait. Guys, thank you so much for your time, for your support, for your attention. You guys already know. Stay fresh.